Okay.
Welcome back, because everything in Madden world right now on YouTube is all crap. Let's see what happens. I like that highlight of Leroy Horde running over somebody.
Leroy Horde.
Not Leroy Horde. Leroy Kelly.
It's St. Louis taking on the Cleveland Browns.
You love Leroy Kelly's name as much as Vinny
loves.
The
National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cleveland Browns and our home team. 2 weeks of coming is off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Cardinals now for their
Hey, it's raining.
And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
Ooh, number 32 on the semi-pro team has really long hair.
But there's also plenty for him to work on in this game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio.
Doesn't really matter, but it's just so long.
They'll try and
my running back blocked.
Yes!
Quickly here, and that's complete.
First play, Charlie Johnson, 10 yards.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Oh.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
My blitz got a sack.
The quarterback taken down and
led the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the
Bobby Mitchell went up in the air, caught the ball. It was clear he had it, but then he got hit. So instead of dropping it, he threw it to his teammate. So it was still a catch, but it was just kind of crazy.
Wow. Something I haven't seen, and I don't know how long. The opposing team goes 3 and out.
And it's one of the goals of the game.
Wow, look at this.
On passing down. It's one of the few things defenses chart.
A sack,
how did we do on
a 10-yard completion, a sack,
nice
and a completely missed pass.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Browns will take over.
That's a touchdown.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
Washington regains
there. We get a look at their
35 to 57, 596 yards.
What I loved about meeting with him before the game was
Did I
talking
miss
to a
this
guy
kick?
who takes ownership of his
No,
performance.
because Gogolak's a good kicker.
2 interceptions last week.
11
All
of
he
70.
focused on was the loss.
Or 11 plays.
Okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
If I can play any defense this game, I've had the ball for almost 90% of the time.
The numbers for him from a week ago.
Defense,
Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Got to figure out something. Hoping it's just lost and it's still out there somewhere. But each game, start doubting him.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals 42. It's an 8-yard pickup that leads to a new set of downs.
The semi-pro team runs one of my plays where 2 of the receivers run into each other.
They keep clearing holes like that. Could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly
You know
right.
what? Cover a guy.
The defense, because someone's going to run for some
Gary
big
Collins
yards.
with the catch.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Wow, the right tackle just destroyed me. He pushed me off and then just slammed me to the ground. But luckily, the guy at the middle got the sack.
I dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on
Second
them, and
punt
that's how
of the
they
game.
motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
55 seconds. Can I get a two?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Taken down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4.
There's Bobby Mitchell. Oh, he's down at the 1. He's not in.
There, the defense was ready. It looked for that run pass option.
Not in.
The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes him back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Boy, that replacement left guard just keeps getting beat by some guy named Walker for
this defense is a difficult one to
St.
prepare
Louis.
for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him.
My guy, my starting left guard, is hurt. Oh, what the hell was that?
This is not even going to get there. It's no good.
Very interesting.
This will remain a scoreless game.
Remains tied, 0-0.
Oh my God! You should see my. I actually hit it right though.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first
Charlie
series,
Taylor's in for the touchdown with about 10 seconds to
so
go.
now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you
And
go.
the ball looked like it went at about a 90-degree angle to the left of the holder.
What? Did it not register or something?
I'm guessing that has to be it, because elsewise I don't know what happened, because I thought it was fine.
Now here's a throw.
Yeah, I know my game against John said a few times they tried that did not read at all on the top, like on the upside.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Usually in bounds.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here.
Please stop.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent.
Oh, wow. So they run the ball with 10 seconds to go.
A lot of people
Get a couple yards and then call timeout.
And it can be, if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
And now the
nicely
Cardinals
for
have
2nd
gone
down, staying ahead of schedule.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
There's no way this is happening. There's no way this is going to happen. Oh, he got caught from behind, but somehow that stupid number 13, who's just eating my cornerbacks alive, almost got a 70-yard touchdown, but on a slant.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the
Explorers have over 220 yards through the air.
From the midfield strike.
Oh, this is the Thursday night game, so apparently no game has been played yet.
Picked off near the 42, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone.
I didn't know in all these days I thought were out would turn into me having time to play.
He's going to fire one deep over the... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to agree.
What is that? What is that?
I love their aggressiveness.
From Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, God damn, man. What was that pass? I'm trying to throw it to the back of the end zone, and he throws it to the front of the end zone. This goddamn game.
Charlie. Bobby Mitchell, I mean, how can he keep dropping the ball?
Fire another one into the end zone.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Feels like the computer's trying to cheat me a bit.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Fuck!
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it.
This goddamn fucking game. I am sick and tired of this fucking game.
And they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Cardinal defense is going to
13 has 250 yards receiving already.
Taking the snaps under center, heading out.
Don't understand how he's this good.
He has a big thank you to say to his defense. He threw the interception, then boom, the defense gets it back.
But the ebb and flow of a game is something else, isn't it? But you made an excellent point. A big thanks is owed to that defense. They went out there on what we call sudden change after a turnover and didn't give up anything. In fact, took the ball
That's
away.
right. Oh, fuck you!
Giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
I don't believe this horse shit.
What now? What just happened?
I did a run blitz. I had the guy, tackled him 3 yards behind the line, and he fucking breaks the tackle. And because I had a run blitz, there's nobody else, and he runs 70 fucking yards, actually 82 fucking yards for a touchdown. Actually 92 fucking yards for a touchdown.
92 yards.
Yes, because I went for it on 4th and 8 because I have no kicking. And I stopped the guy in the backfield because this fucking game is horse shit.
Now that's the Cardinals guy, right? Who's already like near the lead and running.
Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
This fucking game
taking it about the
is
1.
worthless.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go on?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal
he held onto the ball forever, and Sam Huff was able to get in there and get a sack.
You got to be ready to go. And the team, of course,
one of their guys is fast enough to catch Leroy Kelly.
In the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 11 yards there, first down.
Some asshole can just fucking...
There's no way.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position.
Oh, my God! There's no way!
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back to back, they've been tackled behind the line.
What do you mean 3rd and 8?
I like the intensity this defense is showing right here.
Oh, my God, this fucking game.
Just holding the line because they're doing their job. But they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
I just don't give a shit.
Was it a penalty or something?
No, it's just, there's no reason to... I haven't run this fucking play the entire fucking game, and it guesses it.
Oh.
It's like, there's just no way.
No. Where are you throwing it? Oh, they're going to call that under pressure? Wow. That's under pressure.
Oh my God!
Picked off right around the 43. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After
this
one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm getting fucked here every time I put on this goddamn game. I mean, every time.
Now a handoff here to his
that's right.
That's not who I threw to.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Well, I just had an interception happen where a guy came off, was running man, came off the guy he was running and stepped in front of Paul Wilfield and intercepted the ball behind his back. I just don't know. I don't care anymore. I really fucking don't.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I mean, my guys still can't make a single tackle. The first guy keeps getting hit, and
that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right?
Yeah.
Who can stand up and make
right,
a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides,
I literally have to cover this one receiver myself, and I'm not good at covering, but at least it made me drop the ball a couple times.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased.
There's no way he's Bob A's, but he's acting like it because he's literally their entire offense. He has
the running game. They tried to hit him over the top unsuccessfully.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip.
Oh, come on. I'm sick and that tired of that motherfucker breaking every tackle.
25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
Where is number 13?
Cliff Kingsbury, part of that new breed of head coaches.
Of course, now they run
his guys are going to go for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note.
Oh my God! How did he not die?
To me, it's not out of the
question. Fumble. He was in the middle of his motion. Got destroyed.
Could come back to haunt them later on.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter.
Kirby Berger's 5th incompletion. What is the score over there, by the way?
7-0.
And again, this time to the tailback.
It sounded close.
Well, I mean, you know, it's just they just went for it on 4th down and guessed the running play, which is what I did because they, you know, 4th and short, and they ran a sweep as opposed to going straight up the middle.
So when you don't have to drop the shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
He just got that interception and just broke up another one.
Third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
At least before it was Grantham, so
he's got enough for the first across midfield to the
there he is again. But he didn't stop the first down. I mean, he did stop Leroy Kelly.
And it'll move the chains.
I better fucking make sure that we block his ass. There he is.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Number 48, the ball.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6.
My guy slowed down to let the cornerback catch up to him, and then the cornerback just overran everything, so the ball was...
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
43-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to go.
Oh, this fucking game. Oh my God, this fucking game.
The 30, 10.
I'm done. I fucking, you can just sim my games the rest of the year. Fuck
what
this.
happened?
It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they
I went
dial
for
it
it on
up,
4th
and it turns
down.
into 6
I
points.
hurried up.
It's so nice to hear you
I called
actually
the right
give
play.
kudos to the defense.
They did
It
an
is so
all-out,
nice. You're such
you
an
know,
offensive guy like that. I love it.
sack,
He dialed
strip by
things
quarterback,
up, and
return
boy,
for
a
a
big
touchdown.
play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do I
What the
ever?
hell was that? That was
I'm done.
Now the Browns signal for
I'm
the
done.
second of their timeouts. So as they take it over,
This
we
is
step
ridiculous.
aside.
This is
Point after
ridiculous.
here, coming up.
I mean, this is fucking stupid.
And it's good to make it
Wow.
14-0.
guy has
I have
absolutely
been
no
behind
defense.
every fucking game except for a semi-pro game all fucking season. By 2 touchdowns at least.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
I mean, the Cardinals did start off like 6-1. The key is you got to hurt Charles Johnson.
Here, he's past the 30.
Well, I can't do anything. I cannot do anything on offense.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense.
Leroy Kelly
Well, that's weird for you.
might get like a 5-yard gain, even though a defensive tackle can chase him down from behind.
Turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the
Don't you
game.
usually have whoever your fastest receiver is on the team?
Paul Warfield, well, he's the one that, you know, the oh my God, I just got,
It's on the ground. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
he just fucking fumbled again.
At the 29-yard
Oh, my.
line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down.
Who fumbled this time?
Charles, can you maybe,
Leroy
when
Kelly,
you're carrying that
and you'll
football,
never
grip
guess
it
who knocked
too
the ball
tight
out.
in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such
Don't
a
tell me it was
balance,
Stallings.
too,
Dean
because
Stallings.
When you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll
The
slip out from
Walker
your body.
keeps
You
beating
squeeze it
my
too hard, and it'll pop out on its own.
left
Actually,
guard, so I
running
have to
backs
run
talk
around
me
him.
about that when they've tried too hard,
I mean,
even
fuck
in
this
perfect
game.
conditions, the ball gets away from them. If you gotta find
When's
that
your
good
guard
balance,
coming back from
carry
injury?
it firmly,
5 weeks.
yet at the
It
same
doesn't
time
matter.
under control.
It doesn't matter. At this point, the game is like, okay, you've lost. I can't pass rush. I can't stop the run. I mean, I've got three guys, and fucking number 40's just breaking tackles downfield.
Down to the 9. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I mean, it's amazing.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the
There's
offense.
something's not
But
right
you
here.
typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he can't
Cover a
throw the
slant.
football, hoping to catch him off balance.
God, you know what's coming.
This will be caught at about the 5.
I need to find out what play takes those slings.
Can't get any
Oh, I
pass
know
rush.
why.
Second and
I
goal
forgot
after
to
the
turn
gain
these
of
back
5.
down.
And goal. At
Idiot.
the Browns' 4-yard line.
Can't get a pass rush.
Oh my goodness.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Have you ever tried the bull rush?
I've ripped, I've bowled, I've speed.
Wide open in the end zone.
And,
Yeah, because nothing works for me except for the last couple of games. I mean, I'm playing this in my room now,
That's
so
one where
that
he's just
doesn't mean
going to shake
anything.
his head, not be
Bull
able to
rush
believe
seems
it.
to have
6
worked a little
points
bit here.
go by the wayside on that one.
oh, well, I had it where Rip was flashing green,
They'll look to
and
throw on third and goal.
and the guy was still blocking my guy.
So far in this first half, relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
I don't know what to do with him. We're like this at every fucking game. The only time I beat the computer is when the computer beats himself. Charlie Johnson just overthrew a wide open guy in the end zone, and so he had to settle for a field goal. But I can't stop him, and my offense. You know, I don't have one guy I can throw the ball to because Larry Wilson's covering fucking Warfield.
Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach.
And I keep fumbling. I mean, I don't know what to do.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Nothing's working.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still.
Oh, I felt in one of my games recently.
Relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive.
My guy didn't even jump to the ball.
Because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than
wow,
they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout
Charlie Taylor tackled by that guy's hair.
Back, they've been tackled behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, wow.
Going up top. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Now look at this.
Perfect
4th and 12,
coverage
and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to take another shot here. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Going to give this time to the tailback. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire.
Well, at least this semi-pro team's easier than the last one.
For them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Still 7-0.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Together.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to take over again on offense.
How did he get away from those 2 tackles?
Last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see
Whatever,
if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very
all
aggressive.
over him, and he still catches it.
Result in points.
Wow.
We'll find out.
That's just insane.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
There's 20 of 29 over 300.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
What? How did he make that catch? Unbelievable. Stevens with like 300 yards receiving.
In this first half of action.
Yeah.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
5 for 17.
2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
4th and 28.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
This game just knows exactly what I'm doing.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Yeah, it does seem like they're
couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, they weren't smart that time. Finally found the play that tricked them.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to have the
one
first
guy
down
hits
yardage
my
to
guy
the
and makes the tackle every time.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I mean,
this offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Man, knocks the ball out of my guy's hand.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's
in theory,
complete.
they'll start throwing deeper passes, but we'll see.
The 15 before they
That
drop it.
was water. That was
23 yards.
all the short passes. Now they back up.
That is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Why would
so
my
2nd down, the field goal unit is on
I guess
here
it's Sam
as they
Huff.
try
He's
to
probably
get
not the
3
greatest cover
before
linebacker.
half.
Okay, I don't. Something's going on here. I don't know what the deal is.
No good. Didn't even get it there. And this score will stay right
because
where it is.
something's wrong with my kicking with Groza.
Really?
Yeah, because that time I saw the line hit.
So without making excuses,
And did he kick it sideways again?
Yeah, 90-degree angle. Not even sideways. 90 fucking degree angle.
And these are field goals?
Yes, 30-yarder. And and the distance is like right down the middle with like 3/4 the way up.
Wow. Yeah, I don't. It definitely seems like a glitch or something. Why would it make me take such a weird angle? Wow. Okay. That's right. That's right. I forgot they said something like that. Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't had that kicking thing happen. Kirby Burger's over 400 yards. I'll tell you that. That makes anyone happy.
Why is this kick accuracy 58?
Well, that shouldn't matter if you're hitting the line. But I mean, that all the accuracies are low because kickers sucked back then. Like they were literally 50%. It was a good kicker. But if you hit it, that's only if you miss. So like if you miss the line, it really matters what your rating is. But if you hit it perfect,
we're talking right angles from when I.
That's what I mean. That's more than like, oh, I don't have the best rating in the world. You know what I mean? That's definitely it.
Right back to this week 3 matchup.
Even when it doesn't register, or the worst I've ever seen Vinny kick it, even when he announces like, oh, didn't register though, it's still not 90 degrees. Might miss by like 8 yards wide, but not.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So
he's got like 450 yards throwing. This is not Joe Namath, this is Kirby Burger.
Something sustained, maybe calm their whole team
if their defense wasn't so bad because they're a semi-pro team, could have easily lost this.
Big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts.
I just cannot believe I've given up probably 500 yards of offense.
Now back to throw. And a little floater there is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone,
kind of feels like maybe they were just saying you're going to lose this game.
They all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally
well, it's been doing that every game, though.
Execute against them.
Every fucking game.
But I mean, the games are hard, but like sometimes, like I could tell the one game I was playing as the 49ers, it was you're going to lose this game no matter what. But the other games have just been hard and haven't been good enough to win. But sometimes it's just like, no.
It's not like I've got a 70-level team here.
Right. No, I know.
Yet the only time I've been able to beat is a team that I control.
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting.
Game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out.
Because if the computer's controlling them, they should still be just as hard.
A little bit longer as this one goes. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I'm about to cry.
I give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
But I can't. I can only imagine
taking
how
their time and making it work.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 7 yards on the pickup.
He's only rolling the same carries for 133 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to
get
call
in there.
7 yards at first down, that fits the bill.
So yeah, I did run up the score there a little bit, scoring when I didn't need to with like 30 seconds to go, but that's because
oh my God.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13.
And I don't have
It's a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, we get a look at
at least they finally beat the computer. It was a semi-pro team.
Well, for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation...
Where's 13? I can't find him. He's going to get it this one because I can't find him to cover. Unbelievable. Kirby Berger, if he gets this Hail Mary, he'll be over 500.
Down the middle of the field. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
So I can tell when he lets go of the ball, sometimes it's supposed to be a bad throw, and then the receiver makes a ridiculous adjustment. Like as soon as he lets go of the ball, the receiver like stops and changes his routes, and he makes a great lunging catch. Like at least 6 times this game. Like what? Just let him be incomplete every once in a while.
And he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, this defense has
and the Hail Mary does not come through for him. 463 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions
on that play.
Meanwhile, this one
just when I think maybe I figured out a little bit of defense in the semi-pro team coming. There was 500 yards of offense up against me, proving that I have no clue. Defense still in mid-21. Wow, 413 yards.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone.
Sounds like you're playing friggin' Mackey.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the
there was no turnovers by either team.
You're either throwing a touchdown.
Kirby Berger 72.5%, 460
for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play.
All right, well, thanks for watching. Tomorrow night, I believe, unless something happens.
Here in the second half. So the field goal there counts what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Bears and Rams. And thanks for watching.
I just wonder, are they going to recycle those?
Yeah, but the human games aren't.
No. I got beat by 40 fucking points by Vinny.
Well, but I mean, that wasn't, you know, there wasn't cheat mode going on or anything.
Well, no. Did you watch it?
No, I never went back and watched that one.
It wasn't as bad as this because it had Vinny doing things that. Did I actually catch that ball? 7 for 21. Thank you.
Is that Frank Ryan still?
Yeah. Because, I mean, my guys will get to the ball will get to my guys, they'll catch it, then all of a sudden a magical tackle will happen, and they won't be able to complete the catch.
Oh, yeah, they happened to Bobby Mitchell. It
doesn't matter. It's Paul Warfield, Collins. My tight end might as well not even be on the field.
But also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked.
Charlie Taylor leads the league in rushing now, but the game is still Kirby Burger's third behind only Namath and Meredith. Passing here.
That's right. My fucking tight end slips and falls, even though he knows where he's going, and the linebacker doesn't, so he knocks the ball down.
Are just not there. It's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long. And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do.
You probably said this after your game with the Jets, but Joe Namath, 3 weeks in, his passer rating is 158.2. That's 1/10 below perfect. For 3 games, I've seen a guy get a perfect game, but 3 perfect games, it's like a starting pitcher with 3 straight perfect games to start the season. 1 walk, 27 innings pitched, 1 walk, no hits.
Back-to-back incompletions, receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Doesn't have a screen pass.
In the Browns
Oh
play.
my God!
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over.
Some guy named Silas for the Cardinals just fucking beat my right guard, and I ran right into a rollout.
And I get it in this situation.
Play action rollout.
I mean, out near midfield, you feel good about your defense, maybe, or just
done that.
I thought I had a proper play call.
But he didn't.
How about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down.
Yeah, it's almost. I'm almost afraid to even do rollouts.
Yeah, especially since I haven't done it the whole game. So actually, what had happened was I was going for it on 4th down, so the computer decided to punish me again and make sure that my all-star right guard got beat. And then here's Johnny rolling. I mean, all my guys are just getting blocked all over the place.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard
Oh, wow, I didn't realize they were still shutting you out.
17 yards that time as that'll move the chain.
Oh, you went for it way back here on your own 30?
Yeah, I can't punt the ball. I can't kick the ball.
Oh, that's right. So your punting is just as 90 degrees as your...
Well, it's not 90 degrees, but I mean, it's like I'm kicking the ball 10 yards. It's like, ooh, big deal.
Oh, somebody commented on there. I understand the frustration.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down to the 9. 5 yards.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
brings up 2nd down.
I think if you hold the computer under, I know they're about to go over this, but if you hold them under 25, it's like you did play defense. It's, I mean, that was a semi-pro team I just played, and I gave up almost 500 yards at 30 points. It's like I won only because they couldn't stop me. It's like every game's got to be a shootout, which is, I guess, 2020-ish, but it sucks that we're trying to play 1966 in this.
They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all
to the Cardinals.
And maybe can ignite things.
They're going to join the Jets and Chiefs as annoying.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and get
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
I'm just now seeing that hard hit by Star.
It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And the lead grows.
Yeah, I thought he was covering Warfield, or was that Warfield you were trying to throw?
Warfield, but he was on the other side of the field. All the guys covering Warfield blitzed.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Is it their second defensive touchdown?
And he'll be stopped up.
Oh, yeah.
So your defense has really still kept them under 20.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Oh, now he's on fire?
Maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble.
When he was on fire before,
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10.
In the middle of the field.
Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure.
It doesn't matter. He's just, you know, I can throw it to Paul Warfield, who's going to run this X here. Of course, I can't do that because my offensive line is Gene Stallings again.
They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. And he comes back.
What they call their defense, Big Red.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Scarier.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense.
It has been all but one game.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there.
This is
not like this, though.
Yeah, it has.
You haven't been shut out before. You usually get like 400 yards.
And the ball was right where it needed to be.
Right? I mean, their defense is
Well, I mean, I'm having to pass the ball because I'm so far behind every game. I'm down 20 points against the Jets every fucking time.
Yeah.
That's why you call a screen.
I just had my second longest pass play on the screen because I found it finally.
And that matched up perfectly.
Oh, so they do have one. And it's even green.
To pick up big yardage on that play.
That's cool. He had more catches on first down. Kelly.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score.
I've been watching Larry Wilson the last couple of plays, and let's see what he does. No, there he was out of. Oh.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
This
it certainly is. You got to get points. And
Chief situation.
I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Did you dive out to the outside, or did they force you to do that?
I tried to go where the big hole was, but anytime I tried to do any kind of anything, I haven't been able to control.
Did you hit the sprint button?
Yeah.
3rd down now.
No. Yeah, because I found sometimes that if I hit it before I'm already in the hole, then my guy like bugs out and does some something stupid. Usually runs into a tackle or something. It's like you have to be in the hole first, and then the sprinkle part's great. But
a great effort there.
But when it looks stupid like that, it's usually because I hit them.
And the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
Let's see what happens on the extra point. Are you watching?
Clap on me.
Yes.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
There's Leroy Kelly.
It's no good.
Not getting shut out.
He missed it.
Again, the offensive score is 19-6. It's just their defense is outscoring both of you. Okay, here we go. Rosa, looks like it registered. Wow. Something. What? That's definitely a glitch. There's no way.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away.
That's not. Oh, I'm not a good kicker and I can't find it. That's something.
Taking it about the 1.
What the hell? Is that the patch? No, it wasn't doing it to me.
25 to the 27.
And I'm not waiting until it maxes. I'm hitting the 3/4 of the way out.
Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
What the hell is that? I'm looking it up real quick just to see it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Leg.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered,
why is kicking so hard in
pretty
mid?
good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked.
Wind is supposed to have a lot more
carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
But
yeah, how about
that's
that?
not
A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on,
get rid
a
of
big call coming on 3rd down.
Roughing the passer penalty.
Did we get rid of it? No, not yet. Why'd you just get called?
Yep.
No, in these types of
And I wasn't
situations,
even
players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run,
we were going to lower it because
he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
It was more than just that. Wasn't there something else too? Roughing the passer. Pass interference is not a problem, right?
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the
I think I was saying that I might turn off pass interference.
By the way, I've only stopped the Cardinals
clutter that's happening in front of him. diagnose a play and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know.
Yeah, so I've only seen, I think you had the ball the whole time I've been watching. Because when they get the ball, they're scoring on defense. Except for once you set a new field goal now this trip.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught.
But even that field goal, they started on like your 38.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Oh, no, they're going for it.
The computer will throw the ball. Up 40-6, the computer throws the ball. On 14-1.
It's like, did we piss the computer off?
Continue to pour it on.
They programmed something because they're like, okay,
all these bad reviews about dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit?
I'm not expecting him to throw the ball
today, but the preparation
when you're up by 40
coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one. You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one.
I thought the Cardinals might be tough because
this is the game film you just
the Browns are supposed to be this bad.
No, but the Cardinals started off 6-1. I mean, the Cardinals were considered.
That's 3 penalties on me this game, by the way. Not a single one against the computer.
This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got
it's like they're saying because you had fumbles and they haven't, right?
When you get a big return, then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position.
I had one interception.
Not in this case.
Well, usually interceptions are honestly, if you go back and look at it, it's usually our faults. Every once in a while, it's the computer makes the throw bad.
Especially the behind the back.
Right, like that one is just the game being crazy. But like the one Larry Wilson had, he totally baited you on it. Like he faked like he was going this way and then he jumped that way and it's like, oh.
If you're a football guy,
and then the other one, it's like your guy just lobbed it up for whoever, Fisher or whoever's the cornerback is, took it and went. But yeah, usually the fumbles, you kind of tell if it's one or even 2-0, but it's like all the time, the other team never fumbles. It's like, okay, they just had that.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's got a first down pass
the 30,
still got and finally brought down at the 34-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Oh, Kelly's in the zone.
A couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he loses the football a second time. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is...
After reviewing the play, the run on the field is reversed.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
On the carry.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here.
You missed an amazing play where the guy tackled me by the head.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, this is going to be close.
They called holding.
That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
You were holding his hand with your head.
Time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Did you get it?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And taking it across midfield and inside.
Their defense is just amazing.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier.
He's like, yeah, but you guys don't go for it.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
No, we're starting to.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Yeah.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Wow.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
I thought it might be